stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Memphis offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best.
Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Ingram. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Bell. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Memphis getting set to snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Bell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets it out quickly. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the...
There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Dyer. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, he's got a chance. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense up?
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snap in the shotgun. Converts on 4th down. Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. The metrics tell you so often. Go ahead. Go. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Dyer. Grabbed in the middle, it's Markway. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harding. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The corners are walked up tight. Catch in the middle, it's Harding. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. All kinds of time before he fires right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Dropping back, it's Dyer. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Isaac. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He caught it! And it'll be a touchdown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marshall. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harding. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And what are they cooking up on 2nd and short? 3 receivers lined up to the left. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Bell. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle, it's Henry. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 10 to Indiana.
Looking left.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Dyer. He'll try to do it himself. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Back has it. He's going for the goal line. A little rally into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Tigers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To the air, it's Dyer. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds his man, it's Smith. Knocked off his feet. And here comes the offense on second down. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Markway. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up.
Caught at the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're working that left side. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. On the move. And they're in for a touchdown.
How nice is it on offense to have a quarterback with that kind of athleticism? Your playbook is so much more open when you get in 4th and goal situations just like that. You can call a pass play, and if it's not open, he can get you out of trouble with his legs. Nice job running that one in for the team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Ingram. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hardy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Wants to return it. He gets a block. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Humphries. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Got room to work. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but the lead is still huge. It's 35-13. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Oh, they're after him. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Brings up second down.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Throws it back. Got his man on the right. Touchdown. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has been...
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. Split backs here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Bounced off his feet.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Nice football intelligence. Understanding I'm not going to get to the quarterback. I'm not going to sack him. But if I get a mid up in the air, if I get one of those paws up there while he's throwing it, I can get the deflection and still ruin the screen pass. Really, really nice job by that defender.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Here's the pressure. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run.
Pick off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end. He's inside the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to barge their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
A couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up, big stop on 3rd down, forcing a 4th down opportunity ahead.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He goes out of bounds, big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fakes to grab. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get